Hello YouTube, and welcome to this little mini series I'm going to start doing on creating a scenario or multiple scenarios in this manner. First, I wanted to go over the mods that I'm using. Most of the stuff I got from armaholic.com. The only one that I got is from, well, I guess I got some of these from Steam. Well, anyway, you can get them all from Armaholic. EM is enhanced movement, meaning I'll show you you can jump over walls and stuff like that with that that you normally can't jump over, and you can jump. Boscata, which is a map, I don't think I'm going to use that though. I'm going to use the Civilian Units mod, Hidden Identity Pack version 3, Stark Gaming, and the All-in-Arma Terrain Pack. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'm going to kind of decide which one I want to use here because there's a lot of them. This is going to be a multi-part series, so I think I want to use something like United Sarani because then in the first portion I can be in, I think that is Ramadi. Yeah, Ramadi. And then this right here is Southern Sarani. Yep. And then that right there is United Sarani, which is all of them. And this up here is just Sarani, which I have United Sarani and Sarani. Then there's Utez, but I'm going to go about it with like this. So I'm going to stay in the smaller region of Ramadi because it's really tiny. And it's going to be... actually, I'm going to go ahead and use the whole thing. So let's go into United Sarani here. So a quick overview of the scenario. The first scenario that I'm going to make is going to be sorry, the TV in the other room is really loud. So the first scenario, you're gonna be a... What is that? Sorry, I got distracted. No, really though, 66. What is that? Oh, that's the highest point. Okay, you're gonna play as a reporter, a guy that works for the press, and you work for a guy by the name of Rick, and half of these buildings inside this map I don't think you can go into. Oh, you can go into this one. But anyway, and the whole mission, first mission, is gonna be that you get called by... Rick calls you and tells you that the it's so important that you guys talk in person because he can't say it over the phone because he's afraid that it might be be tapped or something like that. Well then, so you're gonna go meet him at some location that I haven't decided yet, and you're gonna talk to him, and he's gonna tell you that he's gonna give you like a document, but it's gonna automatically be inside your situation and briefing basically. So you're gonna read the briefing and the situation, Then you're going to... It's going to tell you that you have to talk to an informant because the gun running industry is getting really big inside United Serrani, and it's becoming a problem. And the government really isn't aware that the gun running is actually happening right here in United Serrani. So your whole goal, or your whole mission, is gonna be to sneak into a place, which is probably gonna be this. This is really nice. And your whole goal is going to be to sneak into the place without being seen. You're not going to have a gun because you're part of the press. And you're going to find you're going to find proof. And then you're going to have to take it back to Rick, or another guy, not Rick. Oh, that's good. I like that. And you're gonna have to show proof that you have, or that it's going on. And I think this is gonna be the area that I'm gonna use for the arms dealer camp. Not arms dealer, but where they're gonna keep their vehicles and stuff like that. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and place a marker here. This is a really nice location. I really like this. So we're going to place a marker, and it's going to be map location. Maybe not. We could use a flag, maybe? Nope. Let's see, blue for civilian, independent. Let's use NATO independent for right now, because the marker's going to be gone. This is just so I can notice it better. So green's probably not the best idea. How about red? And I'm just going to use let's just use the HQ. So let's go into the marker, and this is going to be the gun runner marker. It's going to be default, which is red. Okay, and that way I know where it is. So, next, I need to find a spot near here. And it's important that I find a spot near there, or near here, because to meet the informant. I mean, I didn't even check the other side. Ooh, this is a really good place. I like this. So this is where I'm going to have to meet the informant. Right here. So let's set down an independent HQ. And this is the meet informant marker. Okay. Now that's where I'm going to meet the informant. Now I need to figure out where I'm going to meet the Rick. I want it somewhere nearby, but not like completely, easy to notice and everything. Maybe he has an office right in here. Or maybe this is the office for the, yeah, this would be perfect. He's going to tell you to come by the office, I think. So let's go ahead and set a marker here for the office, which is going to be blue 4. So this is going to be meet Rick marker. Now the most important part, where's home? So it's all going to take part in this area right here for now. Maybe not. I was really hoping there was a naval area, but, or not naval, but a seaport or something over here. I guess I could create one. We're gonna use that later. I think I could create one right here. So this is gonna be how you find this. Are those train tracks? No, that's a telephone pole. But we have to make sure that this... Yeah, perfect right there. Okay. So this right here, which if we go to Op4 Naval, and I'm going to set this as Gun Runner Dock. Okay. So I'm going to set that there. Is there... Oh, that's even down there. Oh, that's even better because that goes right up to it. So let's move this down here. This is where he's going to get the stuff he needs. Because he's gonna, like a ship's gonna, not a ship, but a boat's gonna dock and then load something onto a trailer, onto a truck, and then drive it all the way back up here so that you can figure out where it is. So the informant, all he does is tell you that a shipment is coming in at a certain time on a certain day. And that's all he's going to tell you. So that's good. I like that. But we still need to find home. Where's home? Let's come in here. This actually works pretty good. If I can find a house that you can that's not a house, that's a barn. Need to find a house that I can enter into. Oh, this one. So we can go into this house, so that's good. Is there doors on it, though? Yeah, there's doors on it. Double doors, even. So this is going to be Home Sweet Home. Is it the one yeah, the one I'm looking at. So this is going to be blue 4, and I'm going to put armor. And I'm going to call this one Rick Home marker. Okay. There we go. I got my markers. It's kind of laggy. So I can't zoom too far out, or else when there's so much going on here. So I might be able to change the type of intel. Oh. Cancel. Okay, so let's see if I can change my map preferences. Let's go to preferences. No, that's all good. Preferences. Let's take off environmental sounds. I kind of want to take off the floral here. Let's go to view, toggle map textures. Oh, definitely not that. Toggle foliage. Oh, that gets rid of everything. so we can even get better FPS, but if we don't know where the foliage is, we won't know where the trees are, so we'll place buildings inside stuff. Not that one. Right. So now we have everything set up, what all we're going to do. So they're going to have Home Sweet Home. Rick's going to tell you to meet at the office, which is going to be up here. And then he's going to tell you to meet the informant. The informant's going to tell you that there is a shipment coming in on a certain day and certain time. And then you're going to have to go and follow them to the Gunrunner camp. And then you're going to have to figure out how to get in and take pictures of it. And I think that's pretty good for, you know, scenario number 1. We're going to try and limit how many triggers we use. We're going to delete each trigger with a trigger as we pass through. I'm going to try and figure out if I can dynamically create tasks. And I'm going to try and keep all the coding inside Arma, the Arma editor. And I guess let's go ahead and start. In the next video, we will go ahead and start. So as always, comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.